And so what I'm saying to you is that when you talk about leadership, you really have to be ready for it. Because I don't believe that they're diversity experts, by the way. Because to assume that they're diversity experts, assume that we have reduced the dynamics of ethnicity and diversity down to one single focus. And so I said, I can't come in, I'm not a diversity expert, but I can come in and talk to you and explore diversity. So I walked into this room, 1,300 people in an auditorium, 10 times the size, and I jumped on the stage. They gave me an elaborate introduction and all that stuff. So I said, what's the first thing you noticed, Mom? So this one Latino woman in the back of the room stood up. She said, oh, Dr. Jones, we noticed your bow tie. So it was hot. So I took my bow tie off. I said, what was the second thing you noticed about me when I walked in the room? This Asian guy in the back of the room stood up. He said, oh, Dr. Jones, we noticed your jacket. I was like, glad they noticed that. Took my jacket off. It's hot. I said, what was the third thing you noticed about me when I walked in the room? This brother in the back of the room said, oh, Dr. Jones, we noticed your shoes. So I had to think real quickly. Brothers can relate to this. I had to make sure I have a good socks on. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. See, sister, you know the brother's right. That's the brother. I had a brother down the crowd. I had a good socks on. But Mama said, make sure now when you woman stood up in the back of me, she said, oh, Dr. Jones, we noticed your belt. Take it off, take it off. I said, wait a minute. I said, now, if somebody doesn't stand up here and tell the truth, I'm going to be half naked in this room, and I'm not sure if that's a good sign for most of you in this room. So finally, this white male stood up in the back of the room. He said, you all are embarrassing us. We flew Dr. Jones in here to talk to us to explore diversity. He said, Dr. Jones, the first thing I noticed about you when you walked in the room was that you were an African-American male.